Welcome to the channel, everybody. My name is Ryan, and we are playing RimWorld today. This is the Fallen Jedi series. Hit that like button if you love RimWorld and you love Star Wars. Thank you guys for joining me. So here we are back at the colony. We just had a successful caravanning and attacking trip. The girls are literally coming back just now. They've got some good gear on them, like not a lot, but we got a whole bunch of ancient cortical stacks. So those are pretty awesome. Actually, I don't think they're technically ancient. I'm not sure. I've got to sort through and make sure these people drop all their stuff. Cortical stack. Yeah, see, these aren't, I don't know. An Ultratech implant. I don't think it's technically ancient, but we should be able to still wipe them and reuse them, or possibly if we look through them once they've sorted them all out and dropped them in the stockpile zone, I'll look at them. If they're good pawns, we can just put them back into some cloned bodies, and yeah, we'll have ourselves a whole new colonist. We need to work on that technology though first. That's going to become a priority for me here, I think, pretty soon. First priority, though, is laying down some more shelves here in our stockpile area. By golly, we need a ton more. Or not a ton, we just need some more here. What is it? Oh, there's a light there. All right, let me see. I'm trying to do this so it's not, like, terribly clustered, but ultimately it doesn't really matter. Put some there and there. Can't put it there because of the light. All right, well, put a couple there. That should be enough to kind of clear off the floor, because as you can see, these cortical stacks, they don't fit in the shelves for some reason. They always put them on the floor. I'm not sure if that's a settings thing or what, but it's actually kind of nice. Now, here is the next best thing that we got while on our little caravan trip here, the psychic emanator. So first things first, I'm going to put it right here. And I'm actually going to surround it with some walls, obviously to protect it here. Let's do that, because it is kind of close to the firing range up here to our front lines. Okay, well, check it out. Looks like all the cortical stacks are out now, and I was wrong. They do actually put them in the shelves. I guess we just haven't had any shelf space available up until now. But they did build the extra ones, or at least some of the extra ones. We still got a few. We're waiting on marble. We're super low on stone. I've been laying a lot of flooring around. But anyway, back to the point here. Let's look at these cortical stacks. So we can basically leave them here as is, like I said, and just save them if we like the looks of somebody, like Gumpy here. Don't worry about his biological age. That really doesn't matter at all, because we'll put him in a fresh body, so he'll be fine. But his traits and his personality are what are important here, and his skills, obviously, because these will carry over into his brand new body, and he can start to improve on them immediately. So this one's actually pretty decent. A kind, fast learner, male. Gender doesn't matter either. We could put them in a male or a female body. Sometimes I think they might get a negative mood from it, but some of them have specific traits. Sometimes you'll see that means they don't care, like what kind of sleeve they're in at all. But we might want to, for instance, give Kevin here a male body, and that might be a good idea. But he is an ancient soldier, so this is one potentially we'll keep around. But then there are some that, well, this one's not too bad either, although it's not the best pawn, but they're not incapable of anything. But then some of them aren't that great. Cannibal here, we don't really want any cannibals around. So let's see here. Can we go ahead and clear some of these? Let's see. Decrypt ancient stack. See, this is to decrypt an ancient one. I don't want to do that. I want to, well, will that work actually? Hold on. Reset stack. This is what we want here, I think. Yeah, wipe cortical stack Alex. Is that the one I wanted? Chemical. Yeah, we don't want the cannibal around. There we go. That'll work. Then this will turn it into just a clean stack that we can either sell or implant into one of our own colonists, which will give, it'll put their personality traits and stuff onto the stack, and then we can, keep them basically forever. We've got some people already have those, see? All the Jedi have cortical stacks currently, so their personalities are all backed up. Oh, Rico needs a new toe. We'll give him a whole new leg with that. But anyway, Allie and Rico don't have any bionics except for the cortical stacks. I'm just now realizing that. We're gonna have to start churning out some bionics here pretty soon. In fact, let's get a couple out. Let's just do 2 and 2 real quick. But I don't want to get distracted too much, so let's pause it. And we've got Alex being wiped out. Let's take a look at Abigail. Pretty female, obviously, with good with animals. Not much going on with her, but we'll wipe this one. Sorry, Alex. Goodbye. Reset stack. It was this one. Yep, Abigail. That's who I mean. Okay, let's look at Tim here. Whoa. Nice shooting, Tim. But you're a greedy misogynist. We don't need your kind around. You know what? I'm going to move this thing. I want to put it like, be a little bit easier if I put it there. But let's reset him. Tim, yep. Okay, what about the next one here? Octavia, kind. 16-year-old. Not much going on. Not interested. Let's reset that stack. Beautiful. Octave, you're done. You're done forever. Let's see. Bryn, ugly iron-willed xenophile. Not terrible. Not terrible. The ugly's obviously not good, but this is, I really like that shooting. An iron-willed plus xenophile in this colony, xenophile can get you going a long way. We do have a lot of people. All right, let's save Burn here. And Grumpy we're going to keep. Lyra Crawford is not bad either. That Gourmand is not my favorite thing, but you know what's cool is none of these people have any restrictions on their work. I don't think a single one of them does. It's interesting. They're all soldiers, too. That's what I'm realizing. Yeah, they're all ancient soldiers. That's why. Which is interesting. What is this? Unwaveringly loyal. Oh, so do we still... I wonder. Actually, that makes me think now. So if I install this into a clone body, do they just immediately take on their old faction? Still, their alignment? I guess that makes sense. Why wouldn't they, right? Wow. Well, that's going to be an interesting experiment, because if that's the case, then it's kind of a waste of a stack and a body to give it to them, but we should be... You know what I'm realizing, too? As Jedi, we probably shouldn't erase any of these stacks. We should probably make it our mission to put them all back into bodies and stuff. But, oh, that's a waste of a lot of good resources, you know? Darn it, but that is kind of how we roll, so... Tell you what, we won't wipe anybody out. We've got 8 corticals, 7. Wait, what happened to the 8th one? I thought we had 8. Maybe somebody still got one in their pocket or something. Maybe it was on the way to be wiped out, but we'll save them, all right? I've totally done a complete change of heart. We're not going to wipe anybody out. What we're going to do, just seeing that one of them was unwaveringly loyal, basically made me realize, hey, you know what? These are kind of like, these are people. We shouldn't be wiping them out. So, but that's really interesting. So what we will do then is grow some bodies for these people, put their stacks back in them, and either release them or, well, we'll see what happens from there. I don't know. If they just join automatically, then hey, great. But if not, then we'll release them back to their original factions. All right. Well, for those who have missed it in the recent episode, we did get a bear self-tame, and we managed to rankle ourselves a Thrumbo, too. We attacked a group of them, which we were unsuccessful in taming the natural way, and so one of them was left alive. We captured it, brought it in here to the barn, and tamed it. So we do now officially have one male Thrumbo. He's got a brain scar, but he's okay. I'm pretty sure he'll be able to breed if we ever get ourselves a female, which I really hope we do. We'll probably get another group of Thrumbo at some point, but we also got a quest, which I'm not interested in. But yeah, the bear was just kind of a happy accident. We'll keep him around for now. Once we get them all trained up here, yeah, I'll probably let them go, let them start hauling and stuff. But soon enough, we are going to have some robot haulers once our research gets finished. Man, it's taken a while too. Despite our great researching team, it is taking a long time to get this done. Oh my gosh, look at this. Mega Scarab. Neanderthal in here researching, and he's terrible at it. So these genetic inhibitions for certain skills really get me. Maybe I shouldn't have him doing it. I mean, he's helping at least a little bit, but I mean, oh, I can't have him cutting stone either. Darn, I was going to say he'd be better off cutting stone, but dang it. What can I have him do? He can... train animals. Oh, you know what? Shoot, I forgot I turned these off. Yeah, I did that for a reason. We used ourselves a, yeah, that's how we got the Thrumbo too. I forgot all about that. As we went in and used a taming inspiration to get the Thrumbo. But anyway, let's see, Mega Scarab, what can you do here that's a little different? Not much, man, not much. I can have them train or do art, actually, because I don't think they have a genetic inhibition to art. No, they don't. All right, you know what I think we'll do is we'll switch out Freeman. Freeman, your experiment with your art bench has been great, buddy, but it's just not working out, okay? So we're going to switch you out. This is Freeman here. Yeah. All right, let's change this person to, what was the person's name? Oh, hold on. They were really, really crappy at it, so they're down here at the bottom. Let me find them. Mega Scarab, that's who it was. All right, so now this person is going to basically just train. I'm going to have him using sandstone blocks. What else? What else is something crappy? I guess wood. Wood's fine too. I did set up more grow zones down here for bamboo, like a whole entire grow zone over here. I think we maybe will do a second one as well. Because we are, you know, when you're trying to train up artists, it's good to have some cheap building material around like bamboo. Just so they can, you know, do a bunch of throwaway statues you can trade away or whatever. So that's 2 for bamboo. Then I've got 2 more for cotton coming too. And that's just for all the carpeting we're going to be placing. But yeah, things are going pretty smooth otherwise. I do wish I could have more people stone cutting, but you can see it's going. It's going. One of the mods I really should have installed was the electric stone cutting table. That's a really handy one. Gives you basically an upgraded version of the stone cutter, makes it electrified, and obviously a lot faster and efficient. Okay, this is going to be fun. We just got ourselves a 2-deep infestation, and it's right up here in our turret area. So I think what I'm going to do is just bring our people back. Here, what I'll do is I'll forbid these for right now. All right, get out of here. Go do something else. We'll see. I just want to test it and see. We're probably going to lose a turret here, but it's going to be funny to see this. They're just going to get murdered. Maybe I should bring some of my melee people over here just in case. Get them ready. Oh, that's a big group. Shoot. Don't stop shooting. Yeah, this wall's kind of in the way here. I think more turrets would be firing on them. Yep, we just lost one. Melee has arrived, though. Lynn's here. You know what else I'm realizing we need is more... Oh, why do you have a shield on you? Yeah, we need more of these actual shield belts. I'm going to have to get some of those going. Anyway, let's continue. Yeah, I'm going to have to set them all to melee too soon. Damn it. All right, they are literally starting to take out these things. This isn't working. Get in here. Get to meleeing. Oh, that explosion was kind of nice. Let's go. B-H. There it is. Get up in there. Get up in there. Well, every time I select them to kill something, it immediately dies. So, there we go. All right, Mega Scarab, you're fine. Go back to work. Go back to your art bench. All right, so that was a disaster. Pretty much the worst way I could have handled it. But I'm not going to rebuild that. That was just there because I had an extra one. But, oh well. We lost a couple turrets, having some fun. That's all it was. Not a big deal. All right, well, I decided to go ahead and make a bunch of range shield belts, 2 jump packs, and 4 regular shield belts, and we'll mix those in amongst our melee characters, the jump packs too. Maybe I'll give a jump pack or 2 to the Jedi as well, because wouldn't it be awesome to have a Jedi with the jump pack, man? They can jump in there with their lightsaber, they've got their powers and stuff. Actually, that's making me... Yeah, let's make 3 jump packs, that's good. So this is all dedicated to Gizmo here, right? No. This first one is. All right, so let me go ahead and set it to Gizmo because she is our best. She'll work the quickest. In addition, if they have a modifier on them, she'll hopefully give them the best possible one. All right, best of her abilities there. I always like to reduce the range too. Okay, there we go. So we'll see how she gets to that. I do have her set to work on clothing, but she's almost done with her parkas. In fact, let's just reduce that down. We'll say this is your last one here, Gizmo. Hopefully she'll start on the next task. Huh. Okay, so I just clicked on one of the tables to switch it from a gathering spot, turn that off, and I noticed that we have an option for begin orgy. This is somebody in the colony has a very interesting ideology that they've stuck to. I didn't realize we have that option, but that's hilarious. That's got to be the vanilla expanded ideology memes and stuff, which is a great mod. Ideology, it's I think an underrated DLC. I would probably rank it as the third most. Like if I was recommending which ones to buy, I'd go Royalty Biotech Ideology at number three. But it's still good, and like I've tried playthroughs without it before, and it makes it feel a little bit. It's like it's a little bit hollow without ideology. You know, after you've played with it for so long, you're used to the rituals and the specialists and things like that. It does kind of suck not having it around. So I'm definitely going to include it in all my future playthroughs, even if it's just kind of a minor ideology or maybe even a challenge one like the one we've done here. But speaking of which, let's see if we can't do a ritual. Oh, we need more pews, don't we? So we need what? Four more? Ooh, I gotta somehow squeeze these in here. There's two more. Okay, do I have these backwards? No. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I'll have to paint them too, but that's okay. We can do a different ritual, in fact. Let's check out the Christmas tree one. Let's see how that one's... did with that one recently, so let's check here. What is it called? Fiesta of Self. Yeah, this is the one where we launch little lanterns and stuff. Everybody grabs a piece of wood, and then they launch the lanterns. All right, so hopefully we've had extremely good luck with our rituals on this playthrough. I don't think we... Oh, starting freaking social fights with each other. Leave it to Lynn. She's problematic. But anyway, we've had great luck. I don't think we've had really a single negative one, to be honest. I'm not even joking. But we'll see how this one goes. Where's the little meter? Oh, they're so slow. Okay, here we go. Now we're almost done. Let's get this over with. It is raining, but boy, they watch those lanterns forever after they release them. That's my one complaint about these rituals is they seem to take forever. All right, there we go. +6 for 6 days. Like I said, really, really good luck with this ideology and rituals. Okay, well, we're starting to get plenty of huskies in, so I have set the unenviable task of butchering husky puppies. Yeah, no, it's not a very pleasant idea, but like I said, we've got to get it settled here. I don't want to have like an insane amount of dogs. I might actually just go ahead and set an order for them, so let's check that out. We've got 11 total. Let's see. I'm okay with two. Well, how many do we have now? We've got one, two males, three males. No, hold on. Some of these I'm butchering. Let me recount this properly. Because basically, we'll just leave the amount of males we have now. I've got one, two. No, that one's butchered. Butcher. Three, four, five males. Okay. And one, two, three, four, five females. Okay, so that should be easy. 5 and 5. So that's what we'll set the adult limit for. And let's see here. 5. Beautiful. And 5. Now, what about the young here? I think 5 and 5 is a good number as well, just to have basically a replacement for each adult, simply like in backup, like in waiting. But yeah, and that'll allow our trainers to have a lot of opportunity to practice too, because each one of these puppies, we'll go ahead and train them up. And then, you know, when they get old enough to adulthood, they'll just get butchered. Now, it is kind of a waste of effort, but we could also alternately sell them if we have vendors arrive at the right times. But we'll see. It's okay. Like I said, it'll be great practice for some of our animal handlers. And we do have plenty of those, so that will work. These two, I'm just going to go ahead and let them get butchered up. All right, I think we're set to go with our animals. You know, as I sit here and stare at this barn and, you know, consider the animals and stuff, I realize, man, if I just cut this wall back a couple of places and it would line up perfectly with this other one, and it would give me such a nicer little hallway here. I'm really tempted to do it, actually. It's just a small change. We originally did this just because of the shape of the mountain that was here. This was all just part of the mountain. But I don't know. It's a small thing. I think I might do it at some point. We'll see. We'll see. It's going to be annoying because we're going to have to do it kind of like in stages here. I guess I could move this first. I want it close to the door though. We'll just put it back there. I'll just move it temporarily. We'll put it needs to be next to the door, the entranceway, so the cooks can drop, or the haulers, I guess I should say, can drop off the food after the cooks prepare it. Let's go ahead and take some of these out. I want to select similar. We'll take those out and deconstruct. There we go. We're going to move this to, just all this is temporary for now. Very good. All right, so I'm going to make an effort. We're going to get this looking good. Okay, we have switched the door over. Couple of animals got out here, but that's okay. We'll move them. So yeah, I want to try and get as many of these beds in here as possible because I don't know, we've got a ton of animals. I don't want them just like stacking up on sleep. I guess it really doesn't matter unless like a bunch of them get injured or whatever. But I think we're good. I do want to get this moved though. Let's put this in the corner. There we go. Boom. Yep. All right. So we're looking good there. This barn is a little bit smaller, but now I can go ahead and deconstruct. Oh, this is actual wall. Yeah, that we just smoothed out. So I actually need to come in here and mine this. Shouldn't affect too much. Now, here's the deal. This is not going to be totally flush unless I bring out the wall here. Oh, yes, we can expand the barn a little bit in that direction. That's perfect. Okay, well, I know I'm spending an inordinate amount of time on the barn over here, but it's very important. And look at it. Isn't that so much nicer? Yes, 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 that's good. You know what I was thinking too is we could go ahead and extend like another building here. Give ourselves another room, although it's bigger than these two here, so it's not totally symmetrical. I don't know, maybe we'll just leave that here. I'm not quite in love with the idea of these two rooms being right here. Maybe I'll move them. Although it would be better maybe to dig them like a little home up here, right next to the front line or something. That's not a bad idea, I think. Let's see, I also want to put some doors on these. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm just, like I said, this, I don't know. If I take these out, it'll look a lot better there, I think. You know, it's minor. Again, all little minor details, but they do kind of add up over time. And this is a lot better. Now the last step here is to actually paint the walls. So where's my orders? Let's paint building, please. Oh, yes, beautiful. So I've actually gotten this recommendation from a commenter in the past. That is that if I need some stone chunks, which I actually kind of do, we've run out. I've got some over here set to be hauling, but they're really far away, and I don't want to bother the whole colony to get them over here. But we are low on stone chunks. It's part of the reason why our stone cutting is taking so long. So what I'd like to do is I'm going to set up our deep drills over here. Right next, this is actually the stockpile right here that they're sitting on. So for our chunks, and it's right next to this. So I'm just going to allow the miners to start digging up stone chunks here. Now we're going to get a variety of stuff. So what I think I'm probably going to do is, because I've got them actually, oh no, I don't have this one restricted. I think some of these are restricted though. Yeah, we'll just mark allow all, and then I'll come in here and I'll copy this, just paste that over the other ones. But yeah, so that should be good. Let me double check. Okay, good. Paste, double check. Awesome. So now we should get a variety of stone chunks here, and that's going to be pretty helpful for a while, at least until I scan some more valuable resources. We're doing okay on steel. We got 14K, plus there's a little bit left up here. But other than that, man, there's not much. Like, there's some far off stuff on the perimeter, but I really need to let the people, Myrtle, catch up here. Hurry up, Myrtle. You're taking forever. All right. Well, now we're talking. This is some stone chunk action. Only thing is, I probably should have put these a little farther into the stockpile zone because now we're kind of congesting our walkway here. But at the same time, our people are protected under the roof, so they're not getting rained on. Or if we happen to get toxic fallout, we can kind of keep this little operation going. We don't have to worry about it. But it is a little bit annoying. I don't know. Maybe we'll forbid them at some point once we get enough stone chunks. And I can always do this too. If I just come into here and put haul urgently on these things, it's literally like 2 feet away. So we'll take them no time at all to move those. Well, we're really going to push our luck now and test it, see if we can't get another good festival going. So we've still got 4.6 days left on the Sky Lantern one, where, like I said, we're pushing our luck. We got the pews now, so let's see if we can't get this. We're at like 96%, so we'll see. This one I don't think takes quite as long, but I'll still cut out the boring part here in the middle. All right, check that out. We got ourselves a fun fair freedom and a wandering joy named Wedge. Here we go. Wedge. Hey, that's a character from the movies, isn't it? All right, Wedge, you're welcome to join us. Teetotaler Slowpoke, let's go. Who cares? You're in. You're part of the group. Let's take a look at Wedge. Where are you, buddy? Where are you? You just wandered in off the map. I'm sure there he is. All right, coming in hot. Let's see, Wedge, what you got? Teetotaler, slowpoke, misogynist, no big deal. Decent shooting, crafting, I love it. You're going to be a prime stone cutting material here, my friend, because we are in desperate need of that. He's already on our light side, which is great. Let's go ahead and give him a weapon. What's the best shooter we have that's available? Not the minigun. We save those. We save those. Ooh, the blaster carbine. That's a good option for him. Come here, Wedge. Grab yourself a weapon. And we should have some gladiuses. Equip as sidearm. Beautiful. So we'll let him pick out his own clothing while we do the schedule. Let's copy our biphasic over here. Thanks to Adam versus Everything. Biphasic scheduling in full effect in our colony. And now I just got to sort out the work tab for him. Quick and easy. Okay, there we go. We've got Wedge, basically stone cutting, but we'll use him for some crafting purposes potentially. He's not bad. He's got real potential at crafting. We'll see, we'll see. But we do also alternately, we're going to start making some droids to set up on fabrication benches here, just to do some like component crafting for us nonstop, basically. Looks like Gizmo chose to work on the bionics before we got this up and running, but don't worry, we're going to get some nice new shiny accessories for all our pawns and stuff, but it's going to have to wait for the next episode, guys. That does it for this one. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoy the content, hit like and subscribe. It really helps me out, and I appreciate it. And I will see you guys on the next episode.